Hello, my darling family friend. This is your family friend Bolanle, and I am a family life enthusiast. I just said family 3 times in one sentence. It's wonderful to have you back. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for making the investment. For me, this is an investment in our relationship, okay? But more importantly, in your relationship with those that you're doing life with. Today, I'm here to fulfill another promise. I promised you that I will talk to you about rhythms, routines, and rules. Like my 3 hours, okay? Rhythms, routines, and rules. One of the things that I feel many of us, people like me especially, who are very spontaneous, are not very strong in, is the issue of routine and sometimes rules. Where there is no law, my family friend, there is no sin. Yeah. But the challenge with that is many people then expect a certain behavior, a certain outcome without laying down the rules. So your child suddenly comes home at 12 midnight and you go ballistic. How dare you? But you have not communicated to me what the rules are. Or maybe you have, but I pushed your buttons because, hey, that's what children do. They test our boundaries. Yep, that's what they do. But there are no consequences. Where there are no consequences, sin will abound. Transgression will abound. Trust me. But over and above that, have you heard about this illustration of children being asked to play a game where there were no rules? They were just told, do anything that you want to do. The children did not enjoy that game because there were no boundaries. Children actually thrive within boundaries. When they know this is what you can do you within these boundaries? It makes it easier. Have you ever played a game before when you just develop the rules along the way? Those games always end up in fights. I know. Like, no, but you can't change that. Exactly. It's the same thing. You need to ask yourself, do I have rules? Do I have my boundaries in place? Or am I a permissive parent? I did one of the videos, one of the sessions, and I talked about the 4 styles of parenting by Diane Baumrind, where she talked about the 4 styles of parenting: the authoritative, the authoritarian, the permissive, and the neglectful parent. I want to encourage you, have your rules. You see, this issue of rules is also a make or break. It can become a make or break situation, can lead to a deal breaker in a family. If you have not agreed with your husband, your wife, or your co-parent, for those who are co-parenting, or your step parent, if there are no rules in place, there's a likelihood that there will be chaos in the family life. Who wants to live in chaos? There's enough chaos around us in the world. Our homes should be a haven. I always say that families should be enjoyed and not endured. It's the same thing. The way to enjoyment is to be clear about the things that are acceptable and the things that are not acceptable. So in your home, what is acceptable? I feel like secretly, this one, let's talk about this. I feel like secretly, sometimes, maybe like, to you, what's the big deal about this thing that your partner is screaming about, right? And you're feeling, it's not a big deal. But because you're feeling that way, the children can pick up, mommy and daddy are not in agreement. They're not in alignment about this. We can play them. Or, I know when I go to mommy, she'll say yes. But if I take the same thing to daddy, he'll say no. You're already bringing dissension into the family. I do it sometimes. And it's wrong. I know. That's why I'm bringing it to you. I promise you. No, we're doing life together. So let's be clear. What are the rules of our families? What are your rules? It's not mine. You know what you want. You know what your bedtime is, your curfew. You know, some people also, because we don't have rules, so things like bedtime. So some of us just allow our kids. Can I talk about this one? You know, children are like my things. Like my thing. Not my things, but like child development. Children need like 10 to 12 hours of sleep. This story of children being up all night and just being on Roblox or playing or, you know, games or watching TV, we're exposing them to danger. Yes, danger, danger. Those explicit movies, those things that you've gone to bed, YouTube, I know we're here. But if we don't put our rules of social media, what is allowed, our homes will be open to every and anything. Our values must dictate our rules. So for the younger ones, even just for their development, their brain, I'm always so big about their development. Children need to sleep. They even say for us as adults, it's a good idea to go to bed at a particular time and wake up same time, same every day. It helps your body clock. I want to encourage you, have your rules. Of course, for the younger ones, it's earlier in the day, and maybe the teenagers or the young adults, that's not up to you. But like for your teenagers, then it's a bit later. But please have your rules. Rules are key. So let's go to routine. Routine are the things that we do every day, right? We go to bed, we eat, it's nice. It helps us with the structure, the ebbs and flows of our lives to actually have a routine. I wish I could show you, but maybe I'll put up a picture of that on a post. I remember my husband did this whole structure for the children. I'm like, no, I don't want structure. I'm very spontaneous. But you know, as I began to look at it, I realized that I'm doing my children a disservice by not buying into the structure. Then I looked at it and I thought, there's game time, there's chill time, there's horizontal time, which is you're just flat on the bed. You do nothing. Because children need to, listen, their brains are so stimulated that they actually need a downtime. It's horizontal time. A friend of our friends actually told us about this, where they're supposed to just read a book or just lie down and do nothing. When they were younger, it was easier to achieve. Now it's a bit more difficult, but we're trying to continue to put that in place. Horizontal time. You know, find the routine that you want to happen in your home. And also part of routine is like the special things, right? Because rituals, that's the other word I should have given you. So we can make it 4 hours. Because the rituals in your homes becomes, maybe somebody comes top achiever in school, they get a prize, or every Sunday evening we watch a movie, or every day we have breakfast together. These are routines. Your rituals can be the big things. How we celebrate, how we love each other, what we do with each other. And don't forget rhythm. Rhythm. Make sure the rhythms that you are putting in place in your family is working for everybody, including you. Sometimes as parents, we're fully exhausted because you want to be a present parent. Yes. But if you're a present parent to your detriment, it doesn't work. So make sure the rhythm of your family is working for you, for your partner, and for the children. So today we've talked about rules, we've talked about routines, rituals, and rhythm. Unplug. That's my last point. Please unplug. Sometimes just allow there to be downtime. There are families who it's always on the up. Children are going from horse riding to swimming to gymnastics to athletics to football, and the kids please let there be a rhythm that is healthy, that is working for you for their development as children. So what are you going to do differently? Tell me. I need you to tell me. So I want you to put it in the comments. What will you do differently? How are you going to structure that your rules are working? And can I tell you, as your kids get older, allow them to give, to have input in the rules of the family and the consequences of breaking those rules. Let them take ownership. So what rules? What's the routine that you want to maintain your everyday that works for your creating, memories with your mundane moments? That's another video I've done. And then your rituals, how you celebrate, your traditions as a family. And finally, a rhythm that works for everyone. Okay, until I see you next time, I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Remember to comment, to like, to subscribe, and to share. Like I tell you, I want more family friends. Let's do life together. I look forward to seeing you. Remember, you are the best parent for your child. Keep making the investments. One day, they will thank you for it. And your families, our families, are to be enjoyed and not endured. I'll see you again. I love you. Thank you. See you next time. Rooting for you. Bye.